Hello everyone, we are Group 5. We'll be presenting our visualization, choosing the right customer. The primary data used for this visualization describes employment and payroll across US, and the secondary data set consists of population across different states from 1997 to 2012. Our problem statement is finding the right customer to provide loan based on average payroll. Now let's dive into the visualization. Here we see the overall picture of employment across different enterprises. The enterprise size are classified based on the number of employees in the company. The large enterprises have more than 500 employees. The majority of population tries to get into large industries which have more than 50% of the employees. Now, let's see the spread of employment in different industries. There are over 20 industry types, and we are trying to analyze how the employment is distributed in these industries based on the enterprise size. After analysis of the data, we find that almost 57% of the employees focus on getting into five major types of industries. Now, our problem statement is what's the effect of industry type and enterprise size on average pay? Here in this visualization, we have created multiple views to show the trend of number of firms, employment, and average pay based on the enterprise size and the top five industries that we found in the previous visualization. On comparing these different views, we find that the accommodation and food services, although is one of the top five hiring industries, but has low average pay of around 18,000. This can be due to the fact that there are a lot more part-time employees in this sector who have low pay. Also, the highest pay across all the enterprise size is for manufacturing. Now we shift our focus from industry type to geographic location that affect the average pay of an employee. For this purpose, we use a multi-layered map which on the background shows employment per firm ratio, and the pie chart gives the distribution of employment based on the enterprise size in those states. We can see here that states with high employment to firm ratio have higher percentage of employees in large firms such as California, Texas, Florida. These all have more than 50% of employment percentage in large enterprises. Now we see the effect on payroll of population and employment. The dashboard combines two scenarios. The first shows the average pay over 15 years from 1997 to 2012, whereas the second one gives the overall picture of change in payroll with change in employment from 2002 to 2012. We can see that over time, the average pay in all states have shown an increasing trend. States that were lagging behind in the terms of average salary have tried to catch up with the others over time, and currently almost all states are comparable. Also, in the second visualization, we can see that North Dakota has the highest change in payroll of 72%, but the actual payroll in 2012 is $44,000. That is quite less when you compare to District of Columbia, which has $70,000, but has an overall change of 37.51%. Also, another insight that we got from this visualization was when you see the change after 2008, there is a slight dip in the average pay. This was due to the recession that occurred in 2008 and shows that there are some uncontrollable factors that affect the average pay, which are difficult to predict. Now, in this dashboard, the map visualization gives us the scenario of employment per firm ratio, and the bar and the line chart helps us to go a level further and analyze this scenario based on enterprise size and the trend over time for that state. Now selecting North Dakota, we see the major change that happened was after 2010, and this was due to the boom in oil industry which increased the overall job market. The next phase we have created by integrating R into Tableau and used linear regression model. We are trying to find the predicted value of average pay per employee for different industry types and enterprise sizes. Here we have both the actual pay in 2012 and the future prediction. Some industries show an increase in pay, whereas there are some industries that also show decrease in the average pay. This tells us that not all industries behave in a similar fashion. Finally, we combine all our findings and by bringing together all the factors that affect the average pay, that are states, industry type, and enterprise sizes to get the overall picture. We have sorted the data by states and industry types with highest average pay. Our main objective is to find out the right customer to grant the loan who will not default. For this, we need to find out the employees with highest paying salary as they are less likely to default. Here we see that the average salary of District Columbia is the highest. If we drill down into the industry type and enterprise size, we would most likely provide loans to employees from healthcare and social assistance from the large enterprises. And if we use industry as our main focus, we will be providing manufacturing industry having large enterprise in the state of Connecticut, which has an average salary of 86,778. And finally, these are our insights. Thank you.